here goes Shaun down right here. This better be about some money, man.
Big man, call shorty Sinbad. Every time I show up, I just tell her where the gym at. 365, 24. Every time I show up, I just tell her where the gym at.
I'm not even getting that.
24, Kobe pin that. If you ain't writing down your goals with no pen and pad, you don't get no love from me. No, this ain't no love, that's got a limit. So I'm reaching for the blip. Big things and my business shit change when you lit. I'll admit
See, this type of feeling you can't get, man. It's top of the top. $1 voice on the way. Embr.
I want all of these extras, yeah. Money on top of my dresser, yeah. Shorty, she want me to lecture, yeah. Niggas, I watch for their gestures, yeah. Get up your ass, get a bag. You think it fictional like Uncle Fester, yeah. On this shit, you smell the gunfire. I'm not the one to do the talking, tell you one time. And yeah, I walk it like I talk it. We'll mix with love and lust, yeah, yeah. I just wanna get some love from you. So for talking, let's be done for you. Where was y'all at when I was shooting in the gym, trying to master how I ball, but I barely hit the rim, crossed over for a second, out of Europe in some teams, came back like I'm Nino, told you niggas I'm a spin. I'll be right back. Y'all
Triple threat. Embr, you know what I mean? He do. You know, introduce yourself to him, you feel me?
What's up?
You know?
It's Embr. I'm working with Daiyon a lot. We're getting the $1 Million Voice album ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Getting those final mixes in.
He did this whole album, by the way, and he on Such a Shame on the album, Purple Pain. You know what I'm saying? He did the whole joint. We've been locked in on this album so far. The mixes sounding immaculate, everything sounding dope. And you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's on the project. We got Winter on there. We got Sophisto. We got Jay Buggin. Who else we got on there? We got Voodoo on there. We got Mario. We got DJ Legacy on there. I might be missing somebody else. Oh, YLG. But yeah, Embr. Yeah, this the sauce. This the ingredient. We over here at the warehouse. The plug. Shout out to you, man. I forgot. He the one who did the whipping up. He got a couple joints on there as well. And yeah, tune in. $1 Million Voice. Let's get it. Shaun down behind the lens. You heard?
Because ball is in my nature. Because ball is in my nature. Expensive tank, gotta do a better stream. She is not my lover, called it Billie Jean. Still claiming that I'm the one, been saying that since 16. Used to talk about big dreams, no roadmaps, it's ideas. Don't climb here if you ain't ready for it. You holding back with your mind fear. How you shine through all that pressure, I got diamond tears. I'ma rejoice a moment, but for now.
Yeah, you tweak, you did some shit on that. Whatever you did, that shit sounded hard.
Really living like that. Now I'm hold the violence, but it can get like that. I've been running circles around these niggas like trash. Go by what I want if I'm feeling like that. You in the presence of a
trying to noise out they dope. Said you wanna see it, this proof. Facts. Faces all over the Bay roof. And guess who next? The bag? Me. Yeah, you guessed it. Boom. I'm about to bag them blues.
How'd the feature with Jim Jones come together?
My man, shout out my guy OV out of San Francisco, Redwood City. He put that together. Been holding on to that record for like 2 years, pretty much, and just trying to figure out what project we was gonna put it on. And this felt right, you know what I mean, as far as like putting it on this album. Shout out Voodoo Spells. He did the beat. He got a Grammy with Ludacris, one of my business partners, one of the producers that's on the album as well.
Okay.
And he did the track, sent it off to Blazo to put one of them fire hooks. Shout out Blazo, and he killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really dope.
Now, what's like the emotion and like the energy behind this project? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it have a specific message or anything like that? How did it come together?
This album really, my last album came out in March called Purple Pain. So when I dropped that was more like reality. You can tell from the title, Purple Pain, that was more reality driven. Yeah. This album, I wanted to kind of commercialize it a little bit, make it more appealing to everybody. You know what I'm saying? As far as me talking that talk, you know what I mean. So it's colorful. So it's just that when you hear this, you might want to get in traffic and break something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You might want to, but it got a lot of different bangers on there. So it's hip hop influence. You know what I'm saying? Real dope, unique. I can let him speak on it a little bit too, cause shout out him. You know, he actually he did half of the last album, and then he did this whole album. He mixed this whole album. Okay. And we did hearing it in another studio, but he can kind of elaborate from what he been hearing.
Yeah, I mean we've been doing a lot of all the vocal recordings here, and then I don't think I've produced any of the songs on this
No.
album or
You
not.
did. Well, you got
What's
one
that?
joint that I'm thinking about putting that on the single though. But you got the other joint that might make it on here too.
Oh, really?
Fuck Love.
Oh, yeah,
shit's
that
hard.
switch up's
That's hard.
sick.
It's ridiculous. But,
Yeah, so we've been just working on a bunch of these for, I don't know, how long have we been working on this? For the past 6 months? Has it been longer? I'm
yeah,
not
it
sure.
might
Yeah,
be.
that's
I
a lot
can't
of
really,
time for-
I can't really
Yeah.
remember when the projects crossed over because
Yeah.
Purple Pain was more like R&B in my opinion.
Yeah,
You know, it was
yeah.
kind of more
Yeah.
emotional R&B, like
Yeah.
kind of deep rap, and then this feels more like some trap bangers.
He
to
right.
me.
He right. We started this pretty much like he said 6 months ago technically, but then we really started in like November because I've been
okay.
working on one project.
We kinda
I work on two
crossed
projects
it.
at the same
No, I
time,
think
so that's
that's
why
good.
he was saying that. So we started maybe in like November last year when we did Vanilla Bean.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, and then we kind of paused and got on that other album, and then got back on this. The reason it took so long, I like how we spaced it out, but I be coming back and forth. You know, this the studio I work out of. My videographer, he here, Shaun Asakura, but I'm from Beloit, Wisconsin, so I be between here and
Oh,
be in
okay.
Vegas. So that's why I was spacing it out. Had other stuff going on, but yeah.
You mess with the Midwest?
Oh, hell yeah! Shout out Midwest. You already know what it is for sure. Yeah.
Where do you think your sound comes from? You think it's like a Midwest type of sound, or?
Yeah, you can definitely hear the lingo. You know what I mean? Certain words that I'm saying, but I feel like it's gonna appeal to everybody. You know, I don't think it's just gonna be one coast. I think South, East, West. You can hear a little bit of everything. But no, I'm definitely it's Midwest driven. But on top of you know what I mean, it'll be widespread for a lot of people. Feel me?
What do you like about making music out here in Denver? What
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might laugh at this, but I feel like Denver the best place I make my music. I feel, and I don't even smoke weed. I feel like it's something to do with the elevation or something. But I feel like I write my best music out here. I'm being real. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm here, to when I'm writing or just recording, I feel like I write my best music out here. I don't know what it is. It might be maybe it's the weed in the air or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I write my best music out here. You know what I mean? For sure. I like the vibe. I like I feel like, you know, it's serenity, but on top of that, you get inspired. You know what I mean? So yeah, I always do my thing out here. For sure.
What's your plan after the project drops? And do you have a date or anything like that yet? Like,
Yeah. Right now, we looking at end of September for sure. That's why we in there knocking it out. We going through all the mixes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a trip I got to take to New York for some music business. A label meeting, a couple label meetings. Shout out Jesse out there, my guy Ray. I got a song that's on the radio that's leading me up to going to the radio. I mean to the label out there.
Okay.
But they, you know, it's a single situation I'm trying to work out with them. Nothing. If nothing don't happen, I'll be happy we just put my face on the, you know what I mean, the radar.
Oh, that's
so
real.
you know, I'm going up there with just, you know, just to pretty much put my face, you know what I mean, out there. But other than that, this album will be dropping at the end of September, going into October.
Okay.
That's why I'm getting it done now, so we can go ahead and release it and get it out to the world.
Yeah. What would you say is like your main motivation that keeps you going? through
Main
the process?
motivation, probably that, you know, obviously the family. My mom, she was she had a deal with and I got this on my YouTube channel. She had a deal with like Motown when she was 17, but then she stopped due to her being pregnant with one of my brothers. So yeah, her. I come from a musically inclined family. My dad, he a blues jazz musician down in the South. So I got that influence in me. So I come from you know what I mean, a background in music. So everybody, you know, it's pretty much that. And then I look at my music as inspiration. You know, coming out of the Midwest, it's already kind of like, I feel like it's hard coming from that zone. You feel me? So I feel like just being an inspiration to everybody that's trying to thrive and get to where they want to go. You feel me?
What who you got on the project?
I got the Game on the project. Shout out Sophisto. He did that record, and then I got Jim Jones on the album as well. I got Blazo on the album. I got let me see who else on there artist wise.
That Jim Jones went crazy. I was just hearing it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Love. And this dude, Cheat Code K, he out of the Bay Area too.
Okay.
I got him on there. And if I'm missing anybody, sorry. You know, we've been in it. But anyways, yeah, definitely. Stay in tune. $1 Million Voice dropping. We got a lot more music coming out the rest of the year. The producers on there, we got Sophisto, we got Winter, we got Jay Buggin, we got YOG, we got DB the Plug, we got Voodoo Spells, we got DJ J Legacy, and we got him behind the boards. know what I mean, Embr, and we got Shaun gonna be coming with videos in a minute, you know what I mean? We're gonna be rolling them out as well.
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited for it, man.
Shout out to you, man. Hey, man, plug your
Mile
situation
man.
too, man. Public, you feel
Mile
me?
High Me, man, hottest blog in the universe, taking over, man. We're putting on for Denver, but we also tapping in with cities across the U.S., man. So if you need interviews, music videos,
Yeah.
promotion, any of that, man,
Yeah.
hottest blog in Denver.